Indian Farm Reforms 2020. In fact, we can call it as the most controversial farm laws. On 25th November, lakhs of farmers from Punjab, Haryana and some other states have started march towards Delhi to protest against the three farm bills passed by the central government. But they were not allowed into the national capital. Instead, police have fired tear gas, water cannons and even baton charged on them. And the roads were blocked by the barricades and sand barriers. And even the Haryana government have ordered to duck the national highway to stop the farmers entering the national capital. And even many cases were filed against them. So here the question arises, why farmers are protesting and what are these farm laws are and what are the farmers' demands. So in this video, I'll explain it to you all. So please be curious and watch the video till the end. Before I start, I welcome all of you to my channel. I'm Vikasini. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and hit the bell icon to never miss a video. So now let's begin. The central government have passed three farm bills. The first is Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act 2020 and the second is Farmers Empowerment and Protect Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Service Act 2020 and the third is Essential Commodities Amendment Act 2020. And these three bills were passed in Parliament and the President has approved it on September 27th. And we have also seen that how insanely these bills were passed in Rajya Sabha through voice vote. For a recap, watch this video.
Rare scenes in Parliament today as two controversial farm reform bills were passed on the first Sunday on which Parliament functioned. The opposition was demanding a show of strength and wanted voting on sending the bill to a select committee, supported in this move by parties like the TRS and the Biju Janata Dal. But when the deputy chairman continued the proceedings and passed the bill by voice vote, there was pandemonium.
So before knowing about what are these three formulas are, we need to know about what is APMC and MSP is. APMC, Agriculture Produce Market Committee. So this is a marketing body established by the state governments. So this was created to ensure that the middleman is not taking an undue advantage of farmers and not forcing them to sell their produce for low prices. So these were established in different places in the states. So where the farmers can sell their produce to agents and traders under APMC, by that they can get a reasonable price for their produce. So now let's know what is this MSP is, minimum support price. So when the farmer is unable to get a reasonable price for its produce in the open market, then the government directly buys the produce from the farmers. So by that they can get a minimum profit. So here the first act allows the farmers to sell its produce outside APMCs. So that is selling directly to cold storages, warehouses, even directly to the end customer, that is we. So here the farmer has many choices and if he thinks that he is getting more profit by selling outside APMCs, he can, and the government cannot impose any taxes by selling on outside APMCs. And here the farmer can also sell in different APMCs in states and even in other states also. And even here the act allows to do online trading, that is buying and selling in online. The second act allows the farmers to do contract farming, that is signing a written contract with the company to produce what the company wants, and this need to be done before the production. For example, if we see PepsiCo has signed a contract with Gujarat farmers to produce certain types of potatoes for the production of Lays. And the third act allows the central government to regulate certain food items during extraordinary conditions, that is during wars or high price rises or during natural calamities. So now the crux of the issues is why farmers are protesting. Farmers had been protesting against these laws even before they had been passed in the parliament, because these laws seems to be good in theory but practically these are not profitable. But central government still calls these a historic, as you remember the historic demonetization, the historic Aadhaar and the historic GST. But the main reason why farmers are protesting that these laws may gradually lead to end the market system and may scrap the minimum support price. By the entry of corporates into the Indian agriculture sector may improve the infrastructure and equipment, but the farmers may gradually lose the bargaining power and may not negotiate the deal. And as per the agriculture census 2015-2016, 86.2% of Indian farmers own less than 2 acres of land. So by this we can know that most of the farmers are not in a position to make a deal. For example, if we see Bihar has scrapped APMC in 2006, but the farmers are not more profitable by it. Farmers in these states are protesting intensely because the government buys most of the rice and wheat produced in these states. This is because the Green Revolution has started here in 1960. And you can see in the chart that 89% of the rice produced in Punjab and the 85% of the rice produced in Haryana was purchased by the government. And you can see in the table that how Punjab and Haryana farmers are major beneficiaries when it comes to the selling of wheat to the government. So this encourages the farmers of these states to grow more wheat and rice. Last year, government agencies in Punjab and Haryana have purchased some lakh tons of wheat and paddy which value nearly 80,000 crores. So because of these new laws, the farmers have the option to sell outside APMCs. And they fear that these laws may gradually decrease the marketplaces and may scrap MSP, that is minimum support price. So this is why the farmers are protesting. Farmers are getting support from non-BJP governments and opposition parties to protest against these laws. And several national and state farm unions are also protesting against these laws. And Gurnam Singh is leading the protest in Haryana, and Balbir Singh Rajawal from Bharatiya Kisan Union is also leading the protest. Union Minister of Food Processing and Industries Harsimrat Kaur Badal has resigned to her post, and former Chief Minister of Punjab Prakash Singh Badal has returned his Padma Vibhushan, and many leaders are against these laws. And from past few days, discussions are going on between farm leaders and central government on these farm laws. Farmers wants the central government to withdraw all the 3 laws and wants to legalize the minimum support price, that is MSP, and wants to take back all the filed cases against the protesting farmers and reduce the diesel prices to 50% for the agriculture use. So to conclude, as usually, central government has not gone into the details that how these laws are going to affect the small farmers. And you can watch this video from News Laundry to know that how national media is distracting the issue. I am giving the link in the description. So this is all about Indian farm laws. Hope you find the video informative. So please do share the video with your family and friends. Even let them know about this topic. And you can watch my previous videos by pressing the I button above. And please do like the video and subscribe to my channel, because my intention is just to share the knowledge. So please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the bell icon for the video notification. And I am going to post my next video on 12th. Until then, thank you.